So when I think of Costa Rica, I think of a country with beautiful waterfalls, some of the most diverse species of birds in the world, and the sweetest coffee on earth. It smells buttery, almost caramely, and a little floral. You get that? So much life in this forest, it's like the ground is moving. Wow. Talk about dramatic. Coffee monkeys. Wowza.
Now I think I understand what pura vida means. It's not just the good life, it's the sweet life.
Awesome.
For over 20 years, I've traveled the world searching for exceptional coffees. But among the greatest treasures I've discovered along the way are the incredible people, their fascinating cultures, and the most awe-inspiring landscapes you could possibly imagine. Now, I have the opportunity to show you a different side of the world through the lens of coffee. Today, my quest to find a coffee that is uniquely sweet and exudes a special taste of place has brought me to Costa Rica, which literally translates to rich coast. Coffee is a key export here and there's plenty of it, but the real challenge is always to find something that stands out from the crowd, something truly exceptional. And I must say, what better place to find one of Costa Rica's greatest treasures than the heart and soul of the country itself, the Central Valley. And to get there, I'll drive right through the capital city, San Jose. San Jose is a really charming city, and I wish I had more time to check out the Spanish influence on the buildings there, but today, I'm on a coffee mission. A big influencer on the taste of coffee is the ground it's grown in, and a rather colossal contributor to Costa Rica's insanely fertile soil is Volcan Poas, a really active volcano in the Central Valley. It's close to 9,000 feet above sea level, and the best way to see it is to hike to the top where you can look down from a really high vantage point. The climb is strenuous, but when I reach my destination, I can definitely say it was worth it.
Oh, whoa, talk about dramatic. Yeah, Volcan Poas is one of the volcanoes in the Pacific Ring of Fire. And it sits up high here above the slopes where so much of the really good coffee grows.
This volcano is one of the country's most active, and it's a big one. The crater alone is about a mile across.
It's continually smoking. It's actually really dangerous to stay too close to the crater because there's poison gas, so you have to limit your exposure. It's amazing to me, these plants, they've developed resistance to the acid rain. Sometimes when you're up here, it's cool and crisp and you feel like you're in the Alps. Then you walk up and you see this, and you're like, nope, I'm in Costa Rica.
The turquoise water below is beautiful, but don't be fooled. This is one of the most acidic lakes in the world. With a pH of almost 0, this lake is more acidic than battery acid. Needless to say, I will not be going for a dip. I won't even be standing here much longer. With all these poisonous gases floating around, it's definitely time to keep moving. I'm making the drive from the volcano to La Paz Waterfall Park, and as you can see, I don't exactly need signage to confirm that I'm on the right road. The waterfall gardens cover 70 acres, most of which is rainforest. I'm here to try and understand the country's climate, and this place perfectly embodies everything you would expect Costa Rica to look, feel, and sound like. One of the things that totally blows me away about this park is the fact that not a single tree or vine system was cut down to make the walking trails. Everywhere you look, there's water. There's a symphony orchestra of birds all around, representing a greater variety of bird songs than I've ever heard in any one place. The aviary here is a haven for birds that have either been captured by hunters or donated by owners who couldn't take care of them. These birds wouldn't survive in the wild, and they're protected here. And how could I pass up the opportunity to meet some of them? Like this guy, for example.
These guys are omnivores. They live in the lower areas, and they eat different things like avocados, but they'll also eat lizards.
His name is Bojito, and he's made it very clear that he's ready for a tasty snack.
You get that? Oh yeah, that works out pretty well. He's so gentle.
These mangroves are in this sort of nebulous zone between high and low tide, and it's a great place for birds to live because many of the trunks here are underwater most of the time, making it difficult for predators to climb up into the nests. But there is one little creature that doesn't have any trouble at all climbing the trees. You can see these monkeys climbing through the branches looking for fruits and insects, but they actually play a surprisingly important role in seed dispersal, which influences the forest's growth.
So these are capuchin monkeys. They're named after the Capuchin monks. It's also where the cappuccino came from the Capuchin monks. So you could actually say that these are coffee monkeys.
Also known as white-faced monkeys, these guys are extremely intelligent. And in case you were wondering, yes, they really do love bananas.
These rainforests are iconic of Costa Rica. It's all about the thick, lush forests filled with life. There's so much to look at, and this country offers seemingly everything. There are 5 different species of boa in the mangroves here in Costa Rica, and this one is a fully grown adult. He's tiny, but he can eat a fish as big as this, and his skin stretches out. He's not aggressive at all. He was just hanging out on one of these mangroves. Beautiful snake.
From the volcano to the rainforest, I've gotten a sort of holistic sense of the landscape here, and it's not hard to imagine how this country produces some of the world's most exciting coffees.
When I think of Costa Rica, I think of a country with beautiful waterfalls, some of the most diverse species of birds in the world, and the sweetest coffee on earth. But I'm not talking about traditional Costa Rican coffee. I'm talking about something called honey coffee. And it's a coffee that's so sweet, it tastes as if you put a tablespoon of honey in it. But there's no sugar added at all. The trick is in how they process this incredible coffee bean. Coming up.
So when it comes to coffee, I've done just about everything you can imagine in this country. The only thing I haven't had a chance to do yet was actually wear the coffee.
I'm on my way to try what might be one of Costa Rica's greatest honey coffees from a woman who is arguably one of the best honey coffee producers in the world. But first, I have to find my way there, old school style. No cell phones or GPS on this excursion.
These little coffee towns in Costa Rica are really interesting. You tend to get lost, for one thing, because the stop signs are merely suggestions. Many of the one-way roads are not marked at all, and the streets have no names.
Okay, so I made a few wrong turns along the way, but my doubts turned to hope as I see beautiful beds of coffee cherries drying.
Hola.
Finally, I have arrived at Finca Las Lajas.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Donna Francisca and Don Oscar Chacon inherited this farm from their grandparents and are growing and producing organic honey coffees.
Mucho honey.
Oh, mucho honey. Sí.
Francisca produces 3 distinct types of honey coffees, golden, red, and black. She has developed her own technique for processing them, and it involves a specific frequency, speed, and duration of raking the coffee while it dries.
Sticky, huh?
Yes, a little bit.
It's very evident that honey coffee is in its own league.
With the golden honey, what she does is after removing the fruit, right away she takes it, puts it in the greenhouse, and starts raking it in the morning and all day long. The red honey, she takes it, lays it in the greenhouse, but doesn't touch it until afternoon. And the idea is that it has more time for the sugars to sort of soak in. The black honey, she doesn't touch it at all the first day, and then the second day when she does rake it, she rakes it much more slowly. So, you can imagine of these 3 honeys, which one I have my eye on. And it's definitely the black honey because there's more sugar. And that's what we're looking for, the sweetest coffee on earth.
Once the coffee has been dried, there's still another key step in the process.
Oh, wow! Oh, it's like the wine cellar of coffee. I cannot believe this. I've never seen anything like this. These are all the honey coffees. She was explaining to me that she cures the honey coffees. After they're dried, she packs them in these bags, and she has them sit there from anywhere from 1 month to 3 months, depending on the type of honey it is. And in the instance of black honey, she goes for 3 months. And as you know, good things take a little time.
And now, the real adventure begins.
Cinco minutos.
5 minutes is a long time to wait when you're smelling coffee like this. Let it pour. Now we're talking. We're getting close.
Ok. Tomamos café en jarra.
Ah, the Costa Ricans.
Mucho coffee.
The Costa Ricans drink coffee in large amounts, I think. Saludos.
Salud.
Oh, that is the perfect coffee. It's perfecto. The only problem with this is it's gonna make me want to drink way too much.
And what better way to enjoy this exceptional cup
Cheers.
than with a sunset at the farm and a newfound friend? A lot of what makes good travel is taking the indirect route from time to time. And in this case, I find myself enticed by the call for a little R&R at the spa. Now, this isn't usually my thing, but when I saw they did a coffee treatment, I mean, who am I to pass up the opportunity to have an all-new coffee experience? Oils are mixed with organic Costa Rican coffee to activate the antioxidant properties of the coffee grounds, leaving you rejuvenated and revitalized.
So when it comes to coffee, I've done just about everything you can imagine in this country and really seen what Pura Vida means, the pure life. The only thing I haven't had a chance to do yet was actually wear the coffee. It's called a coffee wrap, and it gets rid of toxins and increases the circulation. That's just what a man needs after a lot of exploration.
Coming up. Pura vida. Pura vida, man.
The next step in my exploration of the world's sweetest coffees takes me to see Diego, whose family owns an estate in the Central Valley. And it just so happens that they specialize in honey coffees. Diego has asked me to take an unexpected detour and meet him at Hermosa Beach before heading to the farm. Another rule I try to follow about travel is embrace the curveballs. Sometimes they lead to pleasant surprises.
Diego.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
All right, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
I see you. You looks like you're in your favorite spot, man.
Oh yeah, I love this place. One of my favorite spots for sure. Just checking the surf, man, looks fun.
So I noticed you got 2 boards. I was thinking I was just going to be sitting watching you surf.
Oh, no way, man, the waves are fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you gotta
really?
come out, yeah,
You see-
absolutely.
All right, so I'm in. I'm in. I'm not going to argue with you, man. I mean, is
Yeah.
it am I going to get pounded just so I know?
Maybe a little bit, but not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
A little bit?
It's sand bottom, so.
I'm not sure what that laugh means, but I'm in. I'm going for it.
You'll be all right.
All right, so man, take me to your spot, your favorite spot. I'm
let's
ready
go
to go.
for it, yeah.
All right. So is this a pretty sweet beach for surfing? I mean, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a really popular beach. It's one of the most consistent beach breaks in the world. Look, there's like not even swell today, and you can still have some pretty decent sized waves.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, they look like nice waves. Can you get out there pretty easily?
Sometimes.
Really? I'm not sure what that means. You're laughing. Makes me a
Well-
little nervous. What's the tradition here before you go surfing in the morning?
Well, at least my tradition is to start the day with a good cup of coffee.
There you go, man. You're my kind of person for sure.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to say that. I
Yeah.
have the tools.
All right.
I have all the gear.
I brought some coffee from my farm.
All right, let's do it. Oh, this is phenomenal, man. I'm
me
really
see.
gonna like this coffee. You have some good stuff here.
Thank you. Smells good.
I'm looking forward to this. All right, so here we go. This might be my favorite place to ever have coffee. This is right here on the beach.
Aeropress, right?
Well, I find that, you know, wherever you are, might as well just have a really good coffee. All we need is a little hot water.
Nice.
You know? If
Good.
you hold that for a second. I also have come prepared. I bring cups everywhere I go. Okay, I got you a nice concentrated little cup right there. Cheers.
Cheers.
You make
Very
good coffee.
You too. The waves are already picking up a little.
And now, without further ado, it's time to catch some waves.
I am so exhausted.
Waves are strong, huh?
Oh, and you know it. Pura vida.
Pura vida, man. Man, I don't know about you, but I gotta go back to work. We have a bunch of coffee coming in.
If you're working, I'm working, man.
Yeah.
Well, I managed to survive the surfing and even caught a nice wave, but the challenge isn't over yet. I still have to get across the burning hot sand without blistering my feet. So there's a particular bridge on the road to Alajuela province that everyone here talks about. So when we drive across it on our way to Diego's farm, I just have to make a stop to see what all the fuss is about.
Crocodiles. Look at those things. It's amazing to think about that thing would eat you in a second. No hesitation whatsoever. There was a guy recently that went down to this very river, a guy from Nicaragua, decided to go for a swim. He had a little too much to drink. They say he didn't even get really in the river, and they grabbed him and ate him.
Appropriately called Croc Bridge, this bridge spans the Tarcoles River and is a popular spot for ecotourism due to the large number of crocodiles that gather here.
There's tons of them. Whoa, look at that guy. He's got his mouth open. He's showing off for us. Wow, man, you just game over if you fell in that river.
I think it's time to get back on the road. I'll take coffee over crocodiles any day.
Coming up, now look at the way this stuff clumps together. So they clump so well together, I might even be able to juggle them. Or not.
Diego's farm is right in the nucleus of the coffee community here in the Central Valley. The farm has been in the family for over 100 years, and Diego manages it with his father, Alberto. It will be interesting to see what sort of family secret has made this estate so renowned for its honey coffees.
Hey, Alberto. Diego.
Hey, how
How are you?
How are you?
Excellent. Good to see you.
Nice to see
Definitely. Glad I
How's it
found you
going?
guys. Great,
Good.
great. Look at this. This is honey heaven here. So I'm looking for the sweetest coffees on earth, and I feel like maybe I've just stumbled into them.
The name honey coffee was derived from the sweet and sticky characteristics you see here. Beautiful, glistening gold like honey. An important distinction to make is that they aren't named after the taste, and although honey coffees can have a honey-like sweetness, they don't by definition always taste like honey. When that happens, it's more of a coincidence.
When I tell people about honey coffee, sometimes they are like, oh, so you add honey to the coffee? When we do honey, all we're doing is removing the skin. We keep this honey attached to the bean. So that makes all the difference in the world. So this is the dry honey right now. It's almost ready to go in the warehouse. You see how it looks, you know, all just yellow and full of honey. Still sticky. You can, you know, it's dry and it's still sticking. So you don't need to add sugar to our coffee. It has a natural sweetness, and people, when they try it, they enjoy it, and they're like, wow, like, you know, it doesn't need sugar. It doesn't need anything. It's just different.
That's what they usually say, isn't it?
Yeah, I stopped using sugar since I started drinking my honey coffees.
Yeah, look at the way this stuff clumps together, and it smells almost like floral and sort of buttery and sweet. So they clump so well together, I might even be able to juggle them. Or not.
Vamos, Maya!
This estate just exudes magnificence, and there's coffee everywhere. During the day, these cherries are dried on tarps, and at night, they're covered up. The family is experimenting with many different types of coffee.
We have 16 plus types of coffee, all from the same farm, all tasting really different.
That's a lot of choices.
I know.
A lot of choices.
So it's like looking at a Chinese menu.
Exactly, I like that. Chinese.
These Arabica coffees are all meticulously labeled by variety, and now it's time to give some a try. It appears the moment we have been waiting for has arrived, and it's time to take the coffee plunge. Traditionally, coffees are tasted inside where there's less distraction and more control over the environment. But who could say no to this setting? I'm looking for a truly exceptional honey coffee, and I hope I found it here.
Whoa. Oh, yes, yes, I love it. This is really a beautiful coffee. That might be the sweetest coffee I've ever had in my life.
Did you find what you were looking for?
In spades. When you eat those dried apricots, that's what stayed on my tongue. Just sweet and fun, and I'm a happy man.
Whoa.
Sweet. I love it. I'm just gonna keep drinking this for a while, if you don't mind.
I'll do the same.
And now, time for sunset dinner at Hacienda Sonora. One of the best things about this business is the bond you develop with other people through coffee.
You guys have now made this coffee, it's like the sweetest coffee of anyone I've ever tried. And you guys mastered it, and it's been so eye-opening. It's fascinating. Really, it's been a great trip. I appreciate it, so.
Thank you.
Salud.
I must say I will never drink honey coffee again without being reminded of the incredible experience I had in this beautiful country. Among the greatest treasures I take with me are the friendships I developed and the amazing places I discovered along the way.
So I came here looking for the sweetest coffee on earth, and was surprised to see how coffee opened the door to so many more things in this country than I could have possibly imagined. So for me, Pura Vida is not just the pure life, it's the sweet life.